Whew. Still practicing, a couple more days until my 10K. And while I was running today, I was thinking about anxiety. So, you know what? I had extreme social anxiety. Still kind of do. It's one of those things I battle. And so I'm going to give you like a little, you know how we always give a disclaimer. This is a disclaimer. I plan on seeking professional help. I've already got a counselor. I see her in a couple of weeks, but there was a long waiting list. So I started to work myself because I do have counseling background and I do know how to do this stuff. It's not like I don't. It's just easier when someone's helping, someone sees. Because people often see what you can't see. You know, you're blind in your eyes because you're too close to the situation. Anyway, so here's the deal. This is the way I see anxiety and depression. A lot of times we think anxiety and depression just jump on us. They leap right out of nowhere. You don't know where it's coming from. You don't know what caused it. Just all of a sudden you go from super happy to super depressed. And you know what, chemically speaking, sometimes that does happen. Sometimes our anxiety shoots up, chemically speaking, and we need drugs to counteract that. But I would argue that sometimes it's being exposed to the same thing for a long period of time causes an unnatural reaction when you don't deal with it healthily. Yeah, apparently I can't talk right now. So, in my case, and I'm only going to talk about my case because I don't know you, I can't help you. This is something you have to either work on yourself. So what you do is you look at your anxiety and times when it hits you, or your depression, times when it hits you. What are those times? So for me, I've been finding it's because I thrived when I had an outward motivator. What I mean by that is when I had a girlfriend who was like, you know, dressing me and telling me how good I looked, and she was like pushing me forward, and she was helping me get my house in order and stuff like that. I thrived. But when that slowed down, because, you know, can't do that forever, I started, you know, slipping into sadness, depression. And again, so since I was a small boy, when I'd go to any social gathering, be it family, be it a party, does not matter. Be it 4 people at a table having dinner and one I don't know. Always struggled. Always I get like a anxiety that I have to overcome. I have trouble talking. I become mute. So over the years I've overcome it with sheer will, but I didn't understand it. I didn't have that tangible idea of my mental. You know, my mental wasn't strong. I was just fighting. I have a lot of endurance. I would just fight through it, come out the other side. But examining myself, I've realized my whole life, from the time I was young, I've been begging to be liked. If I wasn't liked, I was destroyed. It really bothered me if people decided they didn't like me, or groups didn't, you know, ask me to come with them. You know how there'd be like a group of friends and 4 of them would go, let's go to the beach, and they don't include you? That would drive me crazy. I would fall into depression because I felt, not rightly so, because, you know, you can't include everyone in everything. I felt that was a betrayal to me. It didn't matter. There were 5 other people that weren't going, and I probably could have done something with those 5 people. No, that didn't matter. They didn't like me. And so it would trigger the depression, and I'd become very sad. And as I look over my life, that's been a thing. That's been why I've been depressed. Because I don't get that outward joy, or that outward people telling me how great I am, or you're a good boy, you know, which is weird because I'm a grown-ass man. I'm 52, but it was a thing, so I had to overcome it. So what I've been doing, like I said, outside, inside out. So you build that inside, your mental, your physical, and your soul. And I got my mental, physical, and soul is so strong right now. I shine outwards, and I know other people see it. And I don't care. I really don't care. I don't care if you like this video. I don't care if you see this video. I'm sure there's videos that no one's seen. I have no idea. I don't look. I don't look for likes. I don't look for comments. I reply to comments if they show up, but otherwise I don't look for comments because it's inward out, and that's where I'm at right now. And that's really helping with my depression. Now, are there moments when I get depressed? Yeah, for sure. I think there's something else I have to work on, and I'm going to a therapist for that, and I suggest you go to a therapist. This stuff is hard. It's not easy to do. It's not easy to pinpoint. I was really lucky. And your anxiety, when your anxiety is triggered, you really examine what happened just before, what happened just after, and get some help. Write it down. Take it to the professionals and get them to help you. Anyway, I hope some of this rambling helped. I'm James from Soaring Profits, and let's heal our mind, bodies, and souls together. I'm still working on mine. Let's do it together. Have a great day. I know I will. Look at this. Woo!